KS Services is now offering preventative maintenance plans as low as $12 a month. Preventative maintenance is so important when it comes to your HVAC system. Let us come check your system out and perform our 22-point inspection. It's better to be safe than sorry. We have so many plans to choose from and special offers that go along with them. Call today for more information. 205-322-9090. Alabama license number 11120.
Here's your weather video for this Thursday morning, December 27th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray, sitting in for James, who's vacationing in the snow in Colorado. No snow around here, but lots of rain. Let's go to the watch warning advisory map. Another bucket of spilled paint. This entire event today, our video is going to be a bucket of spilled paint. A panoply of warnings across the country. Here in the Southeast, we've got wind advisories all over the place. Most of Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, back in Arkansas, Missouri, Louisiana, head of this energetic storm system. Flash flood watches extend all the way from southeastern Louisiana into central Virginia. We've got severe weather in eastern Texas this morning. Severe thunderstorm warnings out there, along with some flash flood warnings going on. Although I think the severe thunderstorm warnings in eastern Texas, western Louisiana have expired at this hour. Late video this morning around 6:40 because there's so many graphics. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, even some blizzard warnings across the central and northern plains there, southwestern Kansas, parts of South Dakota, North Dakota under blizzard warnings this morning, and some wind advisories out west, but things beginning to calm down in those areas. Now, the rain totals just keep getting larger because we keep adding more rain events on the end of these 7-day rainfall totals from the WPC. And now we're into the event finally, this multi-day heavy rain event that's going to cause the potential for flash flooding. Our friends at the Weather Prediction Center, Greg Carbon, who's on Weather Brains this week, you have to listen to him if you get a chance. Developed this excessive rainfall outlook, which works like the SPC outlooks, and you have a moderate risk of rainfall rates exceeding flash flood guidance across southeastern Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and Alabama today. So think of that as we do with the SPC outlooks. Basically, they're a level 3 out of 4. I think that's how they go. I don't think they have an enhanced, but I could be wrong about that. Let's set the stage here. Upper pattern, quite busy. Very sharp trough over the. Well, really, this is what happens by Saturday. You can kind of get the picture here that there's a trough over the west this morning, covering much of the western United States. That trough is going to sharpen, become more positively tilted, and set up a very strong southwesterly flow across much of the nation. And disturbances in that flow will be shaking out periods of rain as we go through all the way to Wednesday, as you'll see in just a minute. At the surface this morning, we have low pressure organizing over Kansas, northern Nebraska. That surface low pulling up lots of warm Gulf moisture and setting the stage for the heavy rain and flash flood potential. Now, severe weather. From the SPC, this is the outlook for day 1, showing a marginal risk of severe weather for West Alabama today. That's basically level 1 out of 5 from Lamar County down through Pickens County, southwestern Tuscaloosa County, really from the Tuscaloosa area south to Mobile. Slight risk over Mississippi, Louisiana, and extreme southwest Alabama. So that's the threat of severe weather today. We will hear thunder everywhere, and as you'll see in just a minute on the radar, there is some thunder out there over eastern Mississippi at this hour. You can see the rain moving through Alabama right now that moved in overnight last night. That break over Mississippi, I think, will affect us for a few hours this morning, but then more showers will fill in, and then that main event of heavy rain. You can see here the lightning all over the activity there in Texas. With heavy rain now over much of Arkansas and Louisiana, and those strong thunderstorms on the on the vanguard of that system as it moves to the east, and it'll be in here later today. Tornado watch does cover the Texas coastal plain into southwestern Louisiana at this hour as we approach 7 a.m. Now, using the HRRR, here is today around 2 o'clock, showing those showers beginning to fill back in across central Alabama. As we go through time to 6 o'clock, you can see the heavy rain has moved into western sections of Alabama, moves very slowly eastward during the night tonight. By midnight tonight, you can see the very heavy rain approaching Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, and that only slowly inches forward during the morning. And I think that's what we're mainly concerned about. Really 6 to 12 hours of very heavy rainfall. And I think a good bit of lightning at that time. There is some instability, and as we saw in the SPC outlook, some threat of severe weather. Probably between 9 p.m. tonight, 9 a.m. across western Alabama. The rest of us just get a loud, cold rain. Well, not too cold. I mean, overnight lows tonight near 60 degrees, so it's not really going to be very cold. You can see the system begins to finally start to push it to the east by Friday at 11 a.m., showing it moving into East Alabama. Rain behind the system begins to gradually diminish. And this is good news for our friends in at the Music City Bowl in Nashville. If you're up there for that game, Auburn fans playing Purdue, I think you'll see on our forecast in just a moment, we do have hope that the rain will move out of there. Now, the rain sort of ends Friday night. Saturday looks like it might actually be a little dry for most of the day. But showers begin to show up as a warm front moves back to the north Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. I think those showers will show up by 6 o'clock here in central Alabama. And, of course, your timing may vary. These things are models we're talking about here, just to kind of give you a picture of what we're thinking. But a warm front moves back north, and we move back into rain Saturday night. And we are dealing with this still Sunday at noon. You can see the GFS predicting that rainfall will still be going on Sunday morning across central Alabama, and of course that means we'll just be adding to those rainfall totals. Moving forward to Monday night, this is New Year's Eve. Lots of folks planning celebrations. I'm afraid we are going to look at some wetness during those, and as we move on through time to 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, and we're all finding a New Year's Day brunch somewhere and getting ready for some more football. It looks like more rain across central Alabama. And then, as a matter of fact, this continues through much of the day on Tuesday. And then I have a little surprise for you. The 2018 Music City Bowl, Auburn taking on Purdue. Rain. Scott Martin predicts valiantly that rain will end prior to kickoff and says don't hold me to it. But there may be a few showers continuing during the game, we hope. Skies slowly clearing. That's the general consensus trend. 62 at kickoff. 60 degrees in the fourth quarter with a westerly wind at 6 to 12 miles an hour. So if you're going to Nashville for the game, I think that you're going to have improving conditions. Tailgating may not be so good. And certainly today they're in the soup with us. Alabama fans, the 2018 Orange Bowl, the college football playoff. Alabama versus Oklahoma Saturday night, a mild and humid evening. Humid, you just feel sorry for all those Alabama fans in Miami. It's humid. Partly to mostly clear skies. Shouldn't be any chance of rain, maybe a stray shower. 75 at kickoff, 74 by the fourth quarter, and an east-southeast light wind. Those dew points will be in the upper 60s. Now, on the backside, I promised you a surprise. And, when we looked at this stuff 10 days ago, we said, on the backside, there might be a little bit of snow develop as it moves out, as colder temperatures move in. And the GFS is back on that idea. So, snow fans, I don't think this is going to amount to much, but it does look like maybe there could be a changeover to snow on the backside. This is late or really early Wednesday morning off of the GFS showing that changeover, and it progresses with the system on into southeast Alabama. Temperatures off the GFS. Looking quite nice today. 65 across the area, 66. I think that's pretty representative. We'll be back in the 50s on Saturday behind that cold front. Another warm-up as that warm front comes through. 62 on Saturday, 62 on Sunday, 67 on Monday, and then cooling down. You see we go back into the cooler. Wednesday, 43. Tuesday or Thursday, 40. Those might even be a little bit generous. But that's your Weather Xtreme weather video for this 27th of December. Keep a close eye on the weather. The next 96, 120 hours, that's 4 to 5 days. Just for the rest of the year. Keep a really close eye on the weather. Severe weather potentially tonight and early tomorrow morning, but more importantly, the threat of flash flooding is very real with those. I think you could easily now call 5 to 7 inches of rain possible across parts of central Alabama, and I think almost everyone will get 3 to 6 inches between now and next Wednesday. But we'll have frequent updates on the blog every 3 hours, keep you updated on what's going on. And, of course, we'll have warnings instantly as they happen. And as I always tell you, remember, keep an eye to the sky because you'll always have something fun to look at.